Alright, Hazel Mega here. So today I just shot my PT92 in like a long time, and I was cleaning it and I was like, man, I want to go switch the mag release on this thing. I didn't really know how to do it, so I googled it, and there's actually a couple videos on this, but I wanted to show you why I do it, why I would want to switch it, and how to do it on a Taurus PT92. So if you don't know what a Taurus PT92 is, it's basically it's a Taurus version of the Beretta M92. So anyway, yeah, so like, yeah, I've shot quite a few M9s. I've shot the M9 like a handful of times in the Army, and like, one of the cool things about it is that you can release, you can change the side that the mag release is on for like lefties. So supposedly the way you actuate the mag release on this is, and it's safe. Let's do a safety check real quick. See, all good. Anyway, so how the way you release the mag on this is there's a button right here on the side, and as you can see, I am having a hard time actuating that, and even more so when I'm looking down the sights. See, I cannot reach it at all. See, I have to actually kind of break my grip and rotate it a little bit, and it's kind of not safe because one, to do that, you got to tilt the gun this way. You know, you're not. It's kind of like, you know, you're downrange still, but you're at an angle a little bit. So I don't like it. I don't have uber long thumbs, so this gun is not very good for me. I mean, at least with the release on the left. So what I like to do is switch it to the other side, and I'll show you how to go and do that right now. So what you're supposed to do is go to the other side. Oh no, you want to go to this side here, and go. You got to push it in past the stop here. So this section here stops it, and then to do that, something good to use is a ballpoint pen. So here I got a ballpoint pen without the pen, with the pen retracted. So you just press that in all the way, and it should go past the stop. So supposedly, by doing this, you can switch to the other side for lefties, so they can use their thumb to actuate it. But like I said, it doesn't work for me. And I've done this on an airsoft gun, and I actually prefer it on the right side for left-handers. So anyway, you push it in all the way, and it should pop out on the other side here. So I'll show you what happens. See how that goes out there, and then you just unscrew it. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to do it in front of the camera, but let's see. Probably scratch the crap out of my gun. So you just unscrew it. And wow, that was a little too easy. Maybe that needed to be screwed in more. And then be careful pulling it out. This is my first time doing this, and it should just come out. So there's a spring in there, so careful not to lose it, or just make sure it doesn't go flying. So there it is. And now just go ahead and flip your gun over. Like I did. Oh, almost lost the spring. Almost lost the spring. Okay, it goes like this. So I would do it. Just hold the gun like this and then push it in. Boom. And then, okay, it didn't go in straight. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, so you want to make sure you put that. You want to put the bolt in there. It's kind of hard to see, but make sure the bolt goes straight through the hole. We're getting it in there. Bam, like that. It's a little tricky. You'll see what see, there's a little bolt, the little bolt in there. Just make sure it stays in that notch for it. And then put it in there. And then just do the opposite. Just alright, so it's a little tricky. You gotta make sure that the spring, there's a little catch in there. It's very hard to see, but yeah, see there? There's a little catch, kind of like a little Pac-Man dealie. And you got to make sure that the spring goes behind that. So that's what you got to do. So it kind of helps to hold the gun like this. So kind of, you gotta kind of have gravity helping you. See, it's in there. See me pushing on it. It's moving. All right. And just basically just, you gotta press it out all the way and then tighten it. Maybe I can do it with just my fingernail. Let's see. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do. I think once you got it engaged a couple threads, probably just go and just a pen. It's like kind of reminds me of a bullet button. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, just push it all the way through and then tighten it. It's kind of hard for me to do in front of the camera. Ta-da! Well, there it is. So yeah, really, you can only engage it like 2 full revolutions. It really is. It was really. I was surprised at how many revolutions it took to take it out. It only took like 2. I was like, man, that seems like it's really loose. It's got a lot of threads on it. So, but that's the way it really is, because then it interferes with the frame. So anyway, there it is. So now it's you know, it's set up for lefties if they want to use a thumb, or for righties. So basically when I'm shooting, I'm going. Yeah, let me show you. Alright, so here's a mag. See, it's empty. You can see red plastic. I'm gonna insert the mag into the weapon. Okay. So bang, bang, bang. We're empty. So I want to go ahead and drop the mag. All I have to do is see this. All I have to do is move my index finger to where the button is, and off it goes. And I can do it without leaving the target. I can keep the sights on the target, see, and well, boom, see. All I have to do is move my index finger, and my index finger is much longer than my thumb. You can also use your middle finger here, and you know, that's the way I prefer it. I know if you were to use a M9 in the Army, it would probably set up for a righty, and they probably wouldn't let you mess with it unless it was your issue weapon for like a long time. And yeah, you probably want to go switch it. But yeah, as a right-handed shooter, I prefer it to be set up as a left-handed shooter, just because of that. Because it's better for me to release the mag like that. So you can see here, if I'm trying to shoot with my, if I'm trying to drop it on the left, I can't do it. I can't do it unless I change my grip. So I prefer this. Whoops. Well, it hit my keyboard. That's funny. But yeah, there you go. You got it? So that's how you do it, and that's the reason I prefer to do it on the other side. So now I guess I have to practice shooting it with it on the other side, but that's how I prefer it. So that's my little tip. Hades and out. Sorry, my room is kind of messy, but I'm going to try to demonstrate for you, give you a better demonstration. So, mag's in there. So, I'm going to load the mag. Bang, bang, bang. I'm empty. Drop it. Put another one in. Bang, bang, bang. So none of this like this, you know, or like this. All I have to do is index out. Put the next one in. Out. Got it? So it's so much easier for me. At least for me. If you got some long thumbs that actually, you know, you can actually use this. The grip is monstrous on the M9. But yeah, so I mean, I can't do it with my digits. But maybe if you can, you can if you know got long thumbs, you know. Unless I'm doing it wrong, but I prefer it this way. See, I don't really have to do anything. I can keep it on sight without breaking my grip. If I try to do it the other way, I can't even actuate it. I have so little leverage. So that's why I prefer this way. There's no way you're gonna accidentally hit it or anything. Well, I guess no, there's no way. There's no way you're gonna hit it with your knuckle. I mean, I suppose you could if you hit it at some weird angle like that, but I seriously doubt it. I should probably do this with more mags. See? Just let it drop. The next one in. I put it in backwards. Fail. So anyway, but yeah, I can even do it without I as a shooter, I prefer to tilt the gun 90 degrees like this when I load. But I can do it without it. Watch, I did it backwards again. See? See? Bang bang. Oh, here. See? I can keep it on the target without breaking my grip. So that's less like, that's less fumbling around with the hand grip. So there you go. That's Hades Omega's tip. Okay, I also wanted to point out that that this only works on the Taurus PT92. I actually looked at a Beretta video on how to do it, and it's totally different. The Beretta requires you to take the grips off and like to get it off. This one is just, it's totally different. The M92 and the PT92 may be very similar, but they're different. I think the biggest difference was that the safety lever here is on the frame, and the M92 is on the actual slide. So which I think is a better design for the Taurus. But anyway, yeah. So this only works for, I just want to let you know, this only works for the Taurus PT92. It will not work on a Beretta M92. They're very similar guns, but not in that aspect. All right.